Hey, what's up? I hope you're doing just fine. So, in today's agenda, we're going to transfer a song project from Ardour to this unit here, the Zoom R8 digital recorder. The reason for that is that this unit belongs to my friend. He wrote a song and recorded a demo of that in this device, and he asked me to make the arrangement for the song. Then, well, I prefer to work on the computer with my DAW, which is Ardour, and but he only deals with this unit, so he's not a computer guy. So after working in the song, making the arrangement, so I have a few tracks uh, with all the parts, the drums, two or three rhythm guitars, bass, and a lead guitar. So all of that will be transferred from my session on Ardour to this unit using the multiple tracks we have available. Well, using the 8 tracks we have available. Then after that, he will be able. I will return him this machine, and he will be able to mix down those tracks and record the vocals, and also record any additional instruments he would like to add to the song. Yeah, so let's begin. So here we are in my session in Ardour, and I've hidden all the tracks I will not be dealing with. So for instance, I've hidden the output tracks from Drum Gizmo. Drum Gizmo is the plugin I'm using for the drums generation. So I've written the MIDI drums, and then each instrument is going to a separate audio output, and this is hidden right now because what is really important now is the buses that I'll be using as stems for the tracks. So those 4 in the bottom here, they are the buses, the output buses that I'll be using as stems. So the first one is the drums bus. Is a stereo bus for the drums, of course. Then I have a mono bus for the bass, a stereo bus for the rhythm guitars, and also a stereo bus for the lead guitar. The reason for the stereo bus for one single lead guitar is because I'm using a stereo delay on it. So I want to keep that ambience when I'm exporting to the Zoom R8 recorder. So basically we will have 7 tracks being used in the Zoom R8 by the end, because we have 3 stereo stems and 1 mono stem, which is the bass. So now I'm going to my session menu and export, and instead of using the stem export, which I already tried and it didn't work for me, so in this case I'm using the normal export option. Then in the first step here, I can review the format and certify that the format will be compatible with the Zoom recorder. So for the Zoom recorder, I can use 16-bit WAV 44 or 48 hertz, 48 kilohertz. That it's all good. So as long as I remain within formats that are supported in the Zoom recorder, that'll be all good. Then going to the channels tab, what I did here was in the channels option, I increased the number to 7. The reason for that is that I know that I split everything in mono channels. I will have 4 tracks. So then I also check the option split to mono files. So this will give me an option of sending one and the output 2 for each one of these stereo stems to a different channel. Then in the bottom, I have mapped the output 1 and 2 for each one of the stems to a different channel. So you can see that there's no duplicate in the mapping. So the drums are going to channels 1 and 2, and the bass, because the bass is mono, is going to output 3, and then guitars are going to 4 and 5, and then my lead guitar is going to 6 and 7. So, and the output 1 and 2, basically they represent the two sides of the stereo. When we click in that intersection, we can see that we have the option to not map at all, or map to different places, or map the same thing twice to two different outputs as well. So after this mapping, I just click export, and then Ardour will generate one WAV file for each one of those combinations. Okay, so the export is done. Let's close this window. And let's navigate to our file explorer here, where we can see that, well, the session name is Talk to Me. So then under Talk to Me, I have all those 7 files that were exported. And they are, you can see that the channel is added to the name of each exported track. The next thing I'll do is to quickly open those tracks in Audacity, just as a way to double check if I have the correct audio data. So here in Audacity, I can see the waveform. So this looks a lot like a drums wave file. So this should be my left channel for the drums. The next one should be the right channel for the drums. And then I bring all the other ones, the bass, and then the guitars. Because I use the numbers, I already know what would be the content. Then once I imported all those files to Audacity, then I can give it a play just to confirm that the audio information is correct, and then everything is sounding correct. So yeah, I'm satisfied with the result. Let's close Audacity. Now there is one problem with those files. The name is too long, so because the display in the Zoom recorder is pretty small, so we don't have space for a lot of characters. So I'll reduce the name, make it very simple and very easy to understand and to visualize in the recorder. So just call the drum tracks drums 1 and drums 2, and then I'll call the bass 3 because it's the third channel. Then I'll keep going to doing this to all the other tracks. One other thing that I forgot when I did this for the first time is that the wave extension of the files, they need to be written in uppercase. For some reason, the Zoom recorder doesn't recognize WAV files with a extension in lowercase. So I'm doing this now here and changing the extension as well. So then the files will be successfully recognized by the Zoom recorder. Okay, so now we're here with the Zoom R8 recorder, and I have a previous project here. The reason this one didn't work is because I used the stem export from Ardour. Then the stems were exported in stereo, and once they are in a single wave stereo file, I wasn't able to unlink the stereo to make individual adjustments to the left and right sides of the stems. For instance, if I want to emphasize the guitar on the right or the left side, I wasn't being able to do that. This is why I decided to restart the process with this approach, with the individual tracks and generating for each stem, generating a separate mono file for each side. So first of all, now I need to generate a new project. So in the Zoom R8, I'll go here to the project button, select new one, then let's press enter here and start modifying the name. So this is my second attempt. Let's press OK, and then let's press continue to, oh no, let's press execute to generate all the project folder and the files that the project will need. Okay, so now we have a new project called JP-MIX2. So just as a precaution, I will turn off the device now. So this USB is already plugged into my computer. So I'll start the device again, and instead of browsing through here, I will click the USB button, go to the reader option. Okay, then now the device is sharing the storage, which is an SD card, with the host, which is my computer. Okay, so now I have the Zoom recorder plugged into the USB of my computer, and then my operational system recognize that as basically as a storage device. Then here we go to Zoom underscore R8 folder, and then we have a subfolder called project. Then I just need to find the right folder for the project I created. So the project is JP-MIX3. And under audio, now I can paste all my exported tracks to this folder. Yeah, the files are copying, and well, then when the copy is finished, then I can close this in the computer and then go back to the Zoom recorder and restart it. So now we start the device again, and then we have our project. No track is assigned yet. They are in the right folder, but some metadata needs to be generated for the files to be attached to the tracks. So to do that, we go to the button track here, and then we see that we have track 1 assigned. Then we click enter, then we have file, then let's click enter again. Then now the device can browse through the files we copied from the computer. So for my track 1, I will assign the drums 1, which is the left side of our drums stem. Now also we can select track 2 and repeat the same. Go to file and attach the second track of drums. Now we go to track 3, repeat it again, go to file, assign the bass. For track 4, we repeat it, and let's go to the guitars. Track number 4 should be the left hand of the stereo image. For track 5, let's select guitars track 5 here. For track 6, 5 again. Let's go to the bottom. We have the lead guitar for track 6. Then for track 7, let's repeat the process. Go to the bottom and find the lead guitar track 7. 8 is also selected. Let's not do that. Let's go to, before doing that, let's go back to the track. And I don't think we can separate the, oh yeah, we cannot separate the link between the two tracks 7 and 8. I think we need to go to the pen button here. Then for when I click track 7, it automatically selects 8 along with it. So let's go to the stereo link option, change it to off. Yeah, now I have track 7 being independent. That's what I wanted. So if we go to, again, to track 7, let's select the file 7 for the lead guitar. So basically now I have only one empty, only one free track with this, which is track 8, that could be used for bouncing some of the tracks or just recording something else using the recorder. Yeah, so doing that, we should be good to go and we should be able to play the project. and we see that we have some signal coming in. So I plug my headphones in, certify that it is sounding right. And yeah, and that's it. Yeah, I cannot really show the track. This is not ready, it's not released yet, and the track is not mine actually. I'm just collaborating a little bit, and yeah, but um, that's one possible approach on how to transfer your session from a DAW like Ardour to your portable recorder, like in this case the Zoom R8.